Hey guys, welcome back to FedEx Gaming's Redstone Tutorials. In this tutorial, I'm showing you guys how to build my working escalator version 2. So let's get out of fly mode. We'll walk onto this pressure plate right here, and we'll go up our escalator. So up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up. And we have reached the top of our escalator. Now let me talk a little bit about this escalator. Do not go ahead, I need to talk about it. So this escalator only works in east to north directions. It sometimes works south, but do not build it. It sometimes works south, but do not build it south, and it doesn't work at all towards the west whatsoever. Now this thing doesn't work 100% of the time, not at all, guys. It probably works maybe 60 to 70% of the time, and it's not due to the creation. It's due to console piston lag, and it's also due to server lag on the console. I'm hoping that the new gens will fix the server lag, and I'm hoping 4J will update Redstone sooner or later. But as of now, piston lag is horrible, guys. So sometimes you will just phase through the block, just get stuck there, and then have to jump out of it. I can do nothing about it, guys. 4J really needs to update Minecraft. So hopefully, like, some of these things will get fixed in the future, but it is still a really cool build, guys. So let's just start building it. All right, guys. So I'm going to be building mine towards the east because it works best towards the east. You can also build it towards the north as well. However, I really highly recommend building it to the east because, like I said, it only works, guys, like maybe 60 to 70% of the time. Hopefully, future updates will fix the piston lag, but right now it's pretty bad. I still love it because I built it, but it's still pretty bad. So I'm not going to give you any definite resources because I'm hoping you're not building this on survival. Hopefully you're just building this into like a cool looking mall or an airport or something like that in one of your creative worlds. So we're going to need some sticky pistons, some regular pistons, some sand, a pressure plate, redstone dust, redstone torches, redstone repeaters. I'm going to be using black wool as my escalator block, and I'm going to be starting off with light blue wool as my input. So for this build, we're going to need a 7x5 spacing. We're also going to have to dig down 3. However, we're going to have to dig down 4 in one spot, so you can't build this right off of flatlands. It has to be at least 1 block above flatlands. So once you got your 7x5 spacing and you dug down your 3, come to the bottom left-hand side and count over 7 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then come up 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Delete these 2. Then I want you to put your pressure plate right on top of this block right here. We don't need our pressure plate anymore. And this is where we're going to be activating it from. So right to the left of it, what I want you to do is come down a block. So come over a block and then down a block. And then coming out of this block with the pressure plate on it, I want you to put a repeater on 1 tick delay. So when we hit this pressure plate, the repeater comes on. Put a block in front of your repeater and a block down as well. And then dig out the middle block. Put dust here. Then right next to the block with the dust on, we're going to put a repeater facing upwards with sand on top of it. Come down a block to the left of it and put a repeater here on 1 tick delay. This will create a monostable circuit. So when I hit this, it shortens the pulse. Next, what we're going to do is come 2 blocks over from that. 1, 2. Put dust right along these 2 blocks. Swing to the inside right here on this back dust right here. We're going to put a sticky piston facing towards us with a block in front of it. Then right here, we're going to dig down a block. This is where we're going to dig down that 1 block. And we're going to put a torch here facing upwards. So now when I click this, boop, it will create a T flip-flop. So actually keep that block there. As you can see, it will pull it back when I hit it again. But we want it over the torch. So make sure it's over the torch while we're building it. So there we go. It's over the torch. So right to the right of this block that's above the torch, we're going to put a repeater, set it to 4 ticks delay. Put a block in front of it with a torch coming out of it. Put a block right above the off torch. And to the right of the block above the torch, we're going to put another block. Then coming out of this block, we're going to put a repeater on 4 ticks delay. Put another piston facing upwards with sand on top of it in front of the 4 tick. Then going back towards the sticky piston, we're going to put 2 blocks with 2 repeaters on 1 tick delay. So now when I click this, it'll pull it back, but then it will put it back. See? Pulls it back and then puts it back. That's what you want it to be doing. Pull it back, puts it back, and that's going to be our whole pretty much input for this whole entire thing. So next, what I'm actually going to do is take out a different color for the next part. So right here where this block is that has the 4 tick coming out of it, we're going to put 2 repeaters going this way on 2 ticks delay. So put one here on 2 ticks and another one here on 2 ticks. Next, what I want you to do is put a block right in front of it with a torch on top of it. Then right next to this off torch, we're going to put a sticky piston facing upwards with our escalator block on top of it. Now this is where you're going to this is pretty much where you're going to choose how high you want your escalator to go. So literally all you have to do is this, put a sticky piston right next to your escalator block and then put another one up like that, and just do that all the way up to as high as you want it to go. I'm going to make mine go to let's see, 1, 2, 3. Let's go up 6 or 8. So let's see, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, I'm gonna go 6. So that's how high I want my escalator to go. You can go as high as you really want to. It doesn't really matter. Next, what we're going to do is just pretty much do the same thing like we did with this, except we're going to make a row of blocks going upwards from this one. So just make like a little staircase going up. So block, delete, block, delete. Just make a nice little staircase going all the way up. Next, what I want you to do is put torches on top of all these blocks. So torch, 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 torch. It'll make all these pistons extend for this, except for this first one. Don't worry about that. They'll fix themselves at the end. Next, what we're going to do is put blocks right above these torches. So put a block right above all the torches. So block like this. Block, 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 and block. Then coming off of the blocks we just put above these torches, put torches coming off of them. The first 5 should go off how high you're going with it. And the first one should stay on. Like that. Next, what I want you to do is make another row like we did here, except down one more, and go all the way up next to all these blocks again. So pretty much just make another staircase going all the way up. Like that. And then going into the blocks with these bottom torches here, we're going to put repeaters on 2 ticks delay. Like that. There we go. Now, starting from this first repeater right here, right at the bottom, the first one at the bottom, we're going to come out one more block, and then we're going to skip this one and do the same thing with these two, like that. And pretty much the higher you go, just keep skipping them. See how I skip one for each one? And then we're going to put dust behind each one like this. Next, we're going to do for these ones right here, we're going to come out 2 blocks. 1, 2. 1, 2, like that. And if there was another one here, I would have went 1, 2, 1, 2. Maybe I'll do a few extra towards the end. And we're going to put blocks up right behind them. And then going into these blocks, we're going to put repeaters on 2 ticks delay, like that. And that should be the setup for all our bottom pistons. So now what we're going to do is use a different color for our top pistons. So to start doing our top pistons, what we're going to do is put a block right next to this first sand block here, and then just make another row going all the way up. So just come up a block over, up, 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 and up like that. Just make a nice little staircase going up. And then coming out of all these repeaters right here that are off and the first one that is on, we're going to put repeaters on 4 ticks delay. So 4 ticks, 4, 4, 4, and 4 ticks. Next, what I want you to do is put blocks in front of all these 4 tick delay repeaters like this, right in front of them, each and every single one of them, like that. Then put torches on top of all the blocks, like that. This first one should be off, the rest should be on. Put a block right above all the torches, so above it. Come on, I hate doing this. There we go. Got them all above them. And then we're going to put torches right above these 4 tick delay repeaters. So just put blocks right above them all. I mean blocks, not torches. There we go. Block, 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 and block. Then coming out of the blocks that the torches are underneath, we're going to put repeaters going towards this way on 1 tick delay. So as you can see, they come on the repeaters. So they're going to come all on except for the bottom one that should be off. Like that. And now we're actually going to be putting in our top piston. So take out your block of choice. I'm going to be using quartz and some sticky pistons. There we go. We don't need our regular pistons anymore. So what we're going to do is right here off this first block right here that we have our input block, we're going to come up 2 blocks. So 1, 2, and then we're going to put a sticky piston coming out of that off repeater like that. Next, what I want you to do is just put a block right above it. This is going to be a block of choice. And then put a sticky piston here. It will extend out. Don't worry about that. And we're just going to do that the whole way up. So block, sticky piston, block, sticky piston, block, sticky piston, block, sticky piston. And then I want you to put blocks of choice right in front of all your sticky pistons, like that. And we could put some right here as well, actually. So doop, 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 and doop, like that. So now we got our top and our bottom sticky pistons in. So now all we have to do is connect them together. So let's see where the sun's at. All right. Alright guys, so now it's time to hook our bottom pistons to our top pistons to our bottom, well, pretty much just upwards, just bottom all the way to the top. This is actually the most difficult part, I think. So if you thought any of the other parts were difficult, well, you're in for a treat. So we're going to start at the bottom one first. Let's get rid of this, so we don't need that anymore. Right here where this first off torch is, as you can see, all these other torches are on. So we're going to start from this off torch right here. And we're going to come out. I'm going to be using a pink circuit for this one. We're going to put a normal block here. Then next to this on one, we're going to put a upside down slab. And then we're just going to keep doing that all the way up. So normal block, slab upside down, normal block, slab upside down, like that. And then we're going to put dust all along the tops of them. And then we want to cut them all off from each other. So just put blocks right above all of them. Like that, to cut them all off. Next, coming out of this first one right here, we're going to put a torch to the left of it off the block. Then right where this 2-tick delay repeater is, which should be there from when we were putting them in before, we're going to put a block right next to it and put a 2-tick delay repeater going into this block. So 1, 2. Now this torch should go off. See, that torch went off. So right off this slab right here, we're going to come out one more block with dust, put a torch here, and then right next to this 2-tick delay repeater, we're going to come up a block behind it and put dust coming off of that, which should in turn this torch off. And we're just going to do that the whole way up. It's going to be the same thing all the way up. So this torch goes on in the inside, put a block next to this 2-tick with a 2-tick on top of it. Come up here, put a block coming out of your slab with dust, torch, block behind this 2-tick with dust. Then we're going to put a torch here, block up, 2-tick going into it, and then of course if you want to make it taller and taller, just keep bringing it up and up and up, and we should be done. Now this is actually a weird part. Like I forgot to say that before the start. Let me just put this in here. Right here where the glass blocks is, sometimes it won't work even if you are facing it the right way if you're using transparent blocks. I know the glass looks awesome here, but sometimes you won't be able to use it. So I don't know if I'll be able to use it or not over here. I know I can use it over there, even though I'm facing it in the same direction. Like I said, the console's weird. So I'm gonna put my glass blocks in. So what you're literally gonna do is just put a block up right next to your slab and then just make it go all the way up like this. Pretty much like an inchworm all the way up. Oh yeah, also one more thing, your last block should be actually have nothing underneath it. So it should look something like that. Your top block should have nothing underneath it. So I'm just come up one more like that, and we're gonna put a quartz block on this side. So this might not work. This right here might not work. I'm not 100% sure, because like I said, sometimes the transparent blocks won't work. So let's try it. So hopefully it works and we don't have to, well, if it doesn't work, then I guess it's good, because then I could show you that it doesn't work sometimes. So we just get inside and we go up and up. See, even though it's facing the right way, it didn't work. So that means I have to switch these out with normal blocks. It stinks, but like I said, this creation is very weird, guys. It's a very weird one. So let's just change these out with normal blocks like this. There we go. So now it should work fine. So I get inside, we go up and up and up and up and up and up. See, it's weird. It really is, guys. I don't know why. It's just a very weird build. But there you guys go. That's how you build the entire escalator. So now if you want to just clean it up, you know, just bring some blocks around here like that. I mean, you could go all the way over here if you want to. It doesn't really matter. You know, you could leave this one spot open, or you could bring it all the way up, or just leave it like that so it looks like this. What I like to do is usually leave it open like that and just bring the wall down over here like this. There we go. So it looks nice. See? So now if you actually, let's extend it out a few times. I'm going to show you how to extend it out. So now what we have to literally do is just do the same step over and over. So what I like to do when I'm extending it out is start by where the torches are. See where these torches are? That's where you want to start off with. So just make your ladder going up like this. So let's just go up like 2 more or 3 more. So we're going to go up 3 more like that. Then we're just going to put our torches here. Then come up for where these repeaters are. So up 1, up 1, up 1. Now you can see I stopped on one with dust on it. So that means I got to put a repeater here with a 2 blocks behind it and a block up here with a repeater going into it on 2 ticks delay. Now if you stopped on one that's like this, then that means you're going to have a repeater on 2 ticks delay with a block behind it and dust on top of this block like this. See? And then again on this one, if you stopped on that one, 2 ticks, 2 blocks, block, and 2 ticks. Next we're going to do is literally just put the blocks right above these torches like that. Then we're going to put torches coming off the back sides of them like that. And then we're going to put repeaters coming out of them. So actually let me take out my different color block. There we go. We're just going to bring this right up and then put repeaters coming out of the torches, set them to 4 ticks delay like that. Put blocks in front of them. So now we just bring it up from here. So block up, block up, block up, torch, 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 block, come on, block, and block. Then we're going to put blocks right next to the torches. Then coming out of the block, we're going to put repeaters on 1 tick delay. with sticky pistons in front of them. So all we have to do is to go sticky piston, block of choice, sticky piston, block of choice, sticky piston with blocks in front of them. Here, 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 and then we can put some down here as well, like that. Now all we have to do is connect the bottom parts to the top parts. So literally we're just going to take out our, well, we already have our pink wool out already. So we're just going to do the same thing. We're just going to bring it up with one block. Then the next one's going to be a slab. Then the next one's going to be a normal block. And we're going to put dust all along them. And then we don't want them connecting together. So we just go like this to disconnect them like that. And then just follow the same pattern. So come out a block, dust, torch, put a block behind this repeater with dust on top of it. Then on this one, we're going to have the torch here. Then we're going to put a block next to this repeater and put a repeater going into this block, set it to 2 ticks delay. Off this one, we're going to come out a block, put a torch to this side with dust here, put a block up behind the 2 tick delay repeater with dust on top of it, like that. And now all we have to do is put in our sticky pistons up here. So sticky piston facing upwards off this torch right here, here, and here. Take out our escalator block, come up one more extra block at the end, and just fill in the rest. And there we are. So now we can go up 3 more. So click it, up, and 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 up. And we're there. So there you guys go. That is how you build my Escalator version 2.0. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a like and subscribe to stay tuned with my newest videos. All right, guys. Peace.